Okay. Nice, easy grid layout. Very definitely how most of Tokyo is structured. Alright. Closing up shop. Yeah, I'm glad my coworker now came over and said, did you really do that? Yep. There's some things that should have to go through someone. There's some things that the user should not be able to do themselves or do without proper authorization. Yeah, this is why we can't have nice things. I'm assuming they didn't know how to animate curves. Stuck in traffic. It'll be there in a bit. Listen, we have no time. Move in ahead of me. Just don't do anything stupid. Got it? Counting on you, Big Dick. Don't worry, man. Big Dick will never go soft on you. Ha ha! Oh, it was your first line support that did that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Alright, well, we got a bigger screen to work with now. Alright, let's save the game here. Alright, we'll save over... We'll save over lunatics there. Alright. Big Dick, you still alive? I forgot something. Babylon is currently closed for business. If the security system is working, then the shutter for the escalator to the second floor should be closed. But most security systems have panels for unlocking. Look for that. Work it out by the time I get there. Got it? Okay, yeah, so what was... Hey, Big Dick, listen up. Okay, he's jumping in every few steps here. There's a woman being targeted by Kamui. I'll give you the details later. Take care of the broad, Big Dick. God almighty. Okay, even by cop standards, this dude would be a walking, like... This dude would be a walking lawsuit just waiting to happen. Big Dick, it's me. Got some info on that broad. Listen up, I'm only gonna tell you once. Kei Nanami, 23 years old. He was an underclassman at Kamui's back when he was in art school. No idea how the fuck he did it, but he apparently lured her out of work. Sumio's getting info on what she looks like. Talk later. Okay, I think I might actually get some interaction here. Contact point, here we go. You read me? With Tetsu's explanation, you'll never be able to get through that security. I'm only saying this once, so listen up. Currently, that security is being hacked by Unit 1. According to Hachisuka, it's apparently going to be impossible to hack it completely. The conditions I'm about to lay out are pretty much the limit. The numbers are a 4-digit combination, as I can see that. Security code changes every time. Input the correct code in 20 tries or less. Oh, are we going to get high and low? I think we are. A red lamp means a number is correct, but in the wrong location. Oh, so it's Wordle. We're getting a Wordle passcode. Awesome. When a number and location match, one green lamp will flash. When all 4 of the green lamps flash, it'll unlock. Quit wasting time with your fucking yapping. This'll take me a bit longer. To summarize, just get all 4 green lamps on. Mastermind, yeah, that too. Now get to it. Alright, well, let's back up for a sec. Let's save our game. Alright. Time for hackety-hack. Alright, so we got 20 guesses here. Actually, what's this? Oh, does this solve it for me? 6451? I really hope this doesn't solve it for me. Whoop. Okay, so it changes it. Yeah, that's... Okay. Okay, so they literally have a solve puzzles button. That's fantastic. Is that a setting or something? Like, did I... Hold on a second. Remaster settings. Okay, movement speed, text speed, music, CG, opening movie, UI. Huh. Okay, so... Yeah, we just have a solve puzzles button. Awesome. I was all excited to actually, like, do some hacking. I have some more info on that woman. I just did a quick search. I haven't found anything concrete on her. Tetsu's contacting her place of employment now. I'll contact you again. Yeah, exactly. I'm a superstar cop, baby. I think so, yeah. I think they added that as, if you want to just get through the story, push this button. Hey, Big Dick, it's me. I don't know if this will help, but I'll let you know what I found out. Kei Nanami was supposed to go out and meet some guys with some female co-workers tonight. Makes me wonder about... Basically just gives two fucks about you playing. Just wants you to live the late 90s dialogue. Yeah, exactly. It's a mood game. Wonder what absolute hell later puzzles were. Yeah, it's entirely possible. Okay, apparently those guys work for really elite companies, so she got all dolled up. That's about it. For now, keep an eye out for a flashy-looking broad, and you should... Christ almighty. Oh yeah, this dude is so getting hit with a sexual harassment suit. I mean, you know, we're in Japan, but presumably some point within the next decade, things get marginally better. Okay, the stuff Tetsu said doesn't really help, does it? I find out how she's dressed tonight. She's wearing a red cocktail dress, black stockings. See, that's way more helpful. Thank you, thank you. Okay, finding and securing her are #1 priorities. Get on it. Yeah, that reminds me of some of the puzzles in Snatcher that were genuinely difficult. Like, there was one where you had a photograph of a place that had a name on it, and you had to look up the name of the place. You had to look up the You looked up the address in the directory, but it turned out to be the wrong place, because you got a snapshot of a neon sign that was flickering, and it gave you the wrong name. So you had to guess what else the neon sign could be spelling. You had to guess what other letters could be made from that flickering sign. That was a bastard of a puzzle. Like, I think the actual name of it was like Queen Hospital, but it sent you to something else from whatever the malfunctioning sign was spelling. Okay, yeah, so other civilians in the hospital, blah blah blah, etc. Check your fire. Got it. I mean, do I even have a gun? Hold on a second. Let's see. Implement. I do not. Yeah, Snatcher was interesting. I liked what it was trying to do more than I liked what it actually was. It was a very... Like this, it's a very... It does a very good job channeling a mood of a, you know, a mystery thriller, and there are some elements of it I actually really like, but it was definitely a product of its time, and you could tell it was... It was a very early writing... It was writing that was very early in Kojima's career, and you know, Kojima is Kojima. You take the good with the bad, but in this case, it was him. It was more Kojima than you would expect, even from like a later Metal Gear Solid entry. Like, enemies just ranted on for several minutes, and oh, here we go. And in a game that was basically a visual novel, that could still that could go on for a very long time. Oh shit! What do we got here? Did you find the civilian? Come down to the first floor once they're secured. Get on it. Yeah, to be clear, I never really thought all that highly about Kojima as a writer. I do think he's legitimately talented as a director, but Snatcher just felt especially rough around the edges, whereas you compare something like Metal Gear Solid or even Metal Gear Solid 2, which do indulge more in concepts he enjoys, but feel like they have a firmer command of dialogue and character. The mystery remains, so... I'm supposed to go somewhere else. Morishima. Okay, so the dude's following us. We need to get him somewhere. I guess we go here? No. Do we interact with this? I think we do now, yes. Fire hydrant. Now what are we doing here? The alarm has sounded. Oh, I think this opens up the door. There we go. Or opens up the stairs back down, and then we can get the civilian out of here. I get this now. I'm police officer. Being the best at policing. Even though I'm a traumatized special forces guy that can't talk and they don't even really know my name. Oh shit! The ghost of crime is back! Kamui is coming. You're Kamui! How's it going? Search every nook and cranny. Don't overlook even the slightest change. Okay, did we get the guy out of here? What the? Whoa, what's this? Okay, we've got shadows on concrete here. What the hell's going on? What the fuck is this? Oh, I'll bet they're above me. Oh, Jesus! Whoa! We got video. We got anime. And we're just cutting back to the precinct? She's dead, Jim. Quite. So we're not gonna, like, investigate the crime scene, or... So it's all gone to hell. Sorry. It was my fault. I was stupid to entrusted it to an amateur. Don't worry about it, Carl Scholes. It's not your fault. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm not blaming you. It's okay, Tetsu. You'll recover. Don't worry about it. Don't apologize to him. He's an asshole. Coming in. Boss. Sorry, old man. Go ahead and give it to me straight. Well, you take a break. Go cool down a bit. Roger that. Anything we can do about it, boss? Nothing. We have to consider Unit 1, too. You want Knockout to freak out? Leave it, Sumio. Yeah, the building has like 30 floors. I don't know. It's like it was supposed to be a shopping center or something. Or I guess the bottom floors were a shopping center, and there were like office buildings above that. That is a thing in Japan. You'll sometimes have like underground shopping complexes and such, and above ground is where all the businesses, like the business are, not just like retail such. That's it. Take a Akemi outside once in a while. You don't often get to rest. I booked you into a nice inn. Go enjoy the hot springs. Old man. Oh shit, I think he's getting put on paid leave. The highest form of disgrace for cops. Boss Coffee, you make getting through this life worth it. So here we are. This is all we can do. We don't have enough samples. Point D208. What about this? A place with connections to Kamui. They're concentrated in this area. What about here? Art Studio Gladiolus. Uehara used to work here. Apart from this place, there are several other places he used to work. On his own? No. He and a woman named Ayame Shimohira used to work together. She's still working there. Oh, I think we found our next victim. Excuse me. Gladiolus is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We can make it. You're going? Yeah. You shouldn't, you know. Why not? Why deepen her wounds further? What? You understand how she feels? That's rare for you, Hachisuka. I didn't think you had feelings. We're close in age. It'd be risky to contact her carelessly, right? How are we supposed to investigate that? What, you don't like how we do things in Unit 2? Each of our rules. We don't have time for shit like that. Especially without Tetsu here. Okay, this guy's gonna be the new Tetsu. He's just gonna be a complete asshole while he's here and Tetsu's out of the office. Right, Naka? Whatever you like. You know, it's like how the spirit of crime appears to, like, pass between people. We're going to have the spirit of cop, and that's just whoever has the spirit of cop is just a complete motherfucker and just completely insufferable. Apart from this Gladiolus, Kamui is apparently involved in several other groups as well. He's very prolific for a serial killer that's been, like, in the hospital for a while. Like, mental hospital. His name is attached to, like, 11 different digital groups. What are the probabilities? Focus on the Gladiolus art studio. Chances of Kamui appearing are 1.289%. I think probably closer to like 90% the way this is going. What do we do? Even so, Tetsu would go. Let's go, Carl Stolz. You sure? I have a hunch. Excellent. He's a shit poster. He was my favorite from FF15. I need to play that. I heard the plot isn't terribly satisfying, but the overall mood of the game is actually kind of fun. And they do a lot of the... Surprisingly, I'm told they actually do pretty right by the interpersonal relationships between the core cast members. I'm told it's actually really fun. Anyway, Studio Gladiolus. Yeah, I remember you enjoying it, Kren. Welcome. Ayame Shimohira, right? I'd like to talk to you about Kamui or Hara. Detectives? So you just show up suddenly like that? Well, yeah. Detectives don't make appointments for this stuff. Oh, it's one of your favorites? Yeah, I'm a little late in trying some of the well, you know, it's the numbering scheme has gotten weird in recent years, considering it's been a while since they've had mainline entries. But yeah, I didn't play 13.2 or 3. I didn't play 15. I was kind of waiting for, like, I had heard that they were going to do some, like, story DLC and such a while back, and presumably that stuff's all out by now. And I was kind of waiting for it to be in a final state before I sat down with it. Honestly, there's just too many things to play nowadays. I also want to play 7 Remake. They finally put out a PC port of that. And, you know, it's mostly just to be part of the conversation now. I'm interested in what they made of that. Okay, just get the Royal Edition on PC. It'll have all the DLC. Good to know. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, we're in the studio now. Let's talk to Ayame. Don't play the episodes till you beat the game. Got it. Kamui or Hara. You know him, right? Of course. Do you know anything about the recent Kamui? No. You two used to work together. Aren't you somewhat close? We were just partners. We did trust each other, but that's it. Has there been contact? What sort of contact? From Kamui, has there been contact? To me? Yes, you. Are you seriously asking? Why? Like here, right? Yes. Okay, you should play the DLCs when the characters involved do their thing at the story. Okay, so the DLC is character-focused and it's sort of threaded through the narrative, not necessarily post-game stuff. Alright, good to know. Contact from Kamui? Yes. Nope. I see. So how's Kamui been? Huh? What do you mean? I meant exactly what I said. What are you trying to say? He came here, right? Kamui. No way. I know you've met with him, with Kamui. Why? A feeling. A feeling? You're accusing me based on just a feeling? Yeah, see, Sumio did become Tetsu. He's the asshole cop of the bunch now. Fantastic. Well, I'm a detective. And that's all? I've got a good nose. I have a sharp sense of smell. It smells like a man's been here. Lots of people come and go. Yeah, it's an office, man. There's gonna be other men in the building. You're gonna need something a little stronger than that. Well then. What a woman. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're getting some real body hopping here in terms of personalities. Anyway, right. Let's check her computer, because that's totally something we can do. It was made at the studio about 5 years ago. Was it Kamui's? Kamui designed it, and I put it together. How nostalgic. Kamui, huh? Kill the past. Okay, so yeah, Kamui designed some kind of, like, crime virus, and it spreads by computer, and that's what we're up against. Anything else? Yes. Stiffening, savings, nobody's accounting, stagnation, lot, unemployment, designer, child. Okay, yeah, there's some subliminal messaging going on here. Kill the past. Totally normal designer work here. Do you know why I'm here? No. Your relationship with Kamui. Kamui's relationship with the 3 victims. There was a commonality not included in the file. You're beautiful. What is that? It's a fact. Are you hitting on me or something? After this all gets worked out, that might... Oh, for God's sake, man! How has this whole department not gotten fired at this point? Jesus Christ. I want to take Kamui in as soon as possible. Please help us. With what? You two are being targeted. It was thought that Kamui randomly targeted 3 women at first. However, when we looked into their backgrounds, we found that all of them had some sort of contact with Kamui. His counselor, his art school underclassmen, and his client. They were all relatively close to him. And they were all beautiful. They may have been Kamui's type. We think that the person most likely to be targeted next is you, Ms. Shimohira. That's interesting. That sort of reasoning stand? It isn't reasoning. It's a gut feeling. Do these gut feelings usually pan out? They actually tend to. I mean, you know, 90s crime noir adventure game. It's entirely possible that's what's gonna happen. I mentioned that I have a good nose. I have bad ears, though. So maybe because of that, my sense of smell is sharp. Not as sharp as a police dog, but I know Kamui was here. I can almost see his image. Really? How? While you were out, he broke in? It's possible. Is that all? Milady, it would be a shame if a female of such excellent breeding was eliminated from the gene pool. Tips Fedor. Yeah, we're getting that vibe from these people here. God almighty. A lot of this shit wouldn't have even flown in the 90s, really. Like, this is the parts of, like, the 50s that are normally excluded from noir. It's... Man. You're pretty sharp. What a detective. You're really good at your job, aren't you? Knowles, look. Yeah, I think they need to have labels fixed above their portraits. It's a little hard to tell just from the text box who we're supposed to be focusing on. It keeps changing. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, and now we're going into BDSM fetish territory. Fantastic. No way. Yes way. Kamui. I told him to stay hidden. You did? Okay, yeah, this took a turn. He's a killer, right? Okay, this is gonna get creepy. Okay. 10-1, Kamui body hopped into her. Like, we are straight up dealing with some Laughing Man stuff, where it's just gonna be... someone else is going to be carrying on the crimes of Kamui, and the physical personage of Kamui is no longer relevant. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the power of crime. The power of crime cannot be contained in one person. So that's Kamui. The legend himself is right before our eyes. He's keeping quiet. Keeping quiet? I get the impression he can't speak. A phasic deficit? Just like his medical report. Hyposthenic disorder. Damn. He'll be taken away by the medical guys. We can buy time. We'll lock down the station. I'll prevent info from getting through to Central. Yeah, it's like that Trek episode. We're counting on you. What about the woman who found him? Yes, what about the woman who had time to completely restrain and gag him? Can we talk about her? Because this is a big issue here. Nothing particular to report. She doesn't seem too shaken up. Got some balls on her, that one. She'd hold her own against Hachisuka. Hachisuka, stay with her. We don't know when she'll suddenly lose it. Lose it? She says she locked Kamui up in order to kill him. Kill him? What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. She just... you play your cards right, a man will do that to himself. Exactly. You know what? Yeah, Kamui is he is literally a closet sub. Wow, there are layers to this game. Okay. As her partner, he betrayed her, and he started killing again, too. Those 3 women. Then why didn't she just hurry up and kill him? Yeah. The target of her vengeance was right in front of her. So if she wanted to kill him so badly, killing a person isn't so simple. Just keep an eye on her for the time being. Okay, so at least they're treating this as the deeply weird instance that it is. Sumio, any changes? Nothing in particular. Just a few mouth movements. You can lip read, can't you? So what's the word? The word shelter over and over. Shelter? I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Maybe some sort of guidance? The shelter area? Wanna go check it out? No, it may be a trap. You can't move lightly. That's true. A clue. If Kamui can't speak, then further detainment may be pointless. Yeah, I agree. We're getting nothing from Kamui. Apart from the fact that he killed someone. Maybe we should hand him over to Central. Give me shelter. Quite. We can't do that. We can't. According to Naka, Central knows we've captured Kamui. How does Central know? He's here on Central's orders. What? What's Central trying to... Maybe they're purposely keeping him at arm's length. Some sort of scheme. Scheme? What is this, a TV show? So it's the end of the line. Can we get anything from the girl who found him? It'd be dangerous to get her close to Kamui. It'll be fine. She won't kill him or anything. I mean, how do you know? She literally tied him up. She did try to kill him, you know. Exactly. But she didn't kill him, did she? Are you sure she really was trying to kill him? Why would she have to lock him up in her house? And why was she the only one Kamui didn't kill? Apparently he was passed out in front of her door. Maybe he was too exhausted from all that action? That doesn't make sense. Maybe it isn't that he didn't kill her, but that he couldn't kill her. That's how he was found. I wouldn't be surprised if he simply wasn't able to kill her. That's not it. Kamui's been like that for a long time now. You mean ever since he escaped? Yeah. He isn't capable of killing anyone like that. I mean, I don't know. He had a weapon. That's not what I mean. He's physically unable. Physically? What about his medical records? I checked them. What did they say? A lot. No, I mean about his condition when he was apprehended. Hyposthenic disorder, incapable of living on his own. Yeah, in this case, you can see what they're doing. Yeah, it's moving the target of it's moving the white box over the person targeting. They could probably do with something a little more solid. Maybe not something that's flashing, you know? Because, yeah, they briefly show the name. They saw Sumio right there. And then it just kind of disappears, and it's just got this flashing white box. And it's not that bad, but considering how busy the rest of the interface is, it's kind of easy to lose track of it when you're trying to read the dialogue. You think he'd be able to fool modern medical technology? He may be a criminal, but yes, that would be impossible. Yeah, that's just his shell. Oh, here we go. We're getting Ghost in the Shell stuff. He doesn't have the power to kill anyone. He hasn't killed anybody. We're talking about Kamui, though. He isn't some kind of ghost. Oh, God. We are getting Ghost in the Shell. He's just a man. A legend is a legend. Well then, who? No way. What was Kamui doing while he was on the run? He was locked up? Why would he need to be locked up? In order to make the crimes look like Kamui had committed them. Bingo. Whoa, gunshot. Hachisuka. Shit! Oh, god damn it. Alright. Big Dick's gonna have to solve this shit. I'm sorry, she got away. Oh, come on, Hachisuka. You literally had one job. Oh, Christ. I'll contact the medical unit. Yeah, you pay the CG artist by the pixel. There's only one place Ayame would go. The shelters. Yeah, of course. Yeah, she shot the one reasonably nice cop, and now it's just, yeah, it's just a sausage brigade going after her. Shelter Exhibition Hall. Okay. It's actually pretty big. The only shelter exhibition area in the country. She's gotta be here. Let's split up and look. Oh god, we're gonna split up? Are you serious? Dude, I literally went through this with my Special Forces team, right? This is not gonna end well. Okay, I'll check around from the back, you start checking from the front. Keep in contact via radio. Okay, right, let's save here, assuming we can. I don't think we can just yet. Alright, well. Inside the shelter. Number 1. Okay, is this some kind of, like... When you say shelter, what are we looking at? Because are we in some kind of vault situation? Like, are we talking vault tech here? It has that vibe to it. Okay, right. This does kind of look like a vault tech vault. Okay, nothing here. Yep. Yeah, no, like, battery cell in the toilet that you need pixel-perfect maneuvering to get, otherwise you drink from the toilet. That's just bad design right there. Okay, here we go again. Excuse me, Miss Totally Not Possessed Killer Lady. Are you here? I'd appreciate it if you'd save us some time. Hey, here we go. There's something. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, God. Are we gonna get crime-possessed children? I'm on the lookout. My mommy is gone. I'm looking for her here. I know she'll come here. There's nobody at home. It's kind of fun here. Yeah, children of crime. Great. Yeah, I can see why there'd be only one of these in the country. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go down the whole list. You know what? I'm gonna start at number 8. Yeah, Carl Stolz, are you even listening? You take the shelter in front. Damn it. Don't make me say it again. What the hell? You need something? Get back to your own area. Okay, fine. Alright, Mr. No Fun Allowed. Like, it's unclear what these are even shelter for. Like, are these just like homeless shelters that people have been assigned to? Like, I'm getting the impression there was some kind of catastrophe that resulted in a significant restructuring of Tokyo. That's pretty common in, like, 90s anime. Like, some big cataclysm causes a massive shakeup in the politics and the physical geography of the city. And, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, but I don't know if they've clearly elaborated that on that just yet. Alright, so nothing in Vault 3. Godzilla, exactly, yeah. All this is in the aftermath of a kaiju attack. Yep, here we go. Have you seen my doll? It went away. It's such a cute doll. I've been looking for it, but I can't find it. And Mommy won't come home. I'm gonna get in trouble, but I came here by myself to look. That's okay, right? Okay, yeah, they're vault free to hide from the poor's in. There you go. Yeah, it's rich people vaults. That's the kind of thing Jeff Bezos is coming up with. Yeah, seriously though, I'm deeply concerned by the kids we're finding in these places. This is anything but copacetic. Nothing here, guys. Just some creepy-ass kids. Looks like we'll have to check one more time. Get on it. Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, I got it. Get your shit together, man. And maybe more patient than Tetsu. Quit fucking around. Fine, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going back in Shelter 2, because that at least had a kid in there that maybe we can talk to. Yeah. Hey, little girl, have you seen a lady around here with a gun, possibly possessed by the spirit of crime? It'd be a big help if you have. Okay, no... I don't know. I don't know anything. I didn't hear anything. The scary person comes, and it's so scary. And so, I was hiding here, so they won't find me. Okay. Can you elaborate? Can I ask you some questions? This might be the scary person I'm after. Oh god, we're gonna have to do these all again, aren't we? Well, you find anything? Okay, that's enough of that area. Check the two shelters to the left of the one in the back. I'll meet up with you later. Get on it. Alright, now we can check the ones in the back. Like, considering that the suspect shot a cop, you'd think we'd be locking this place down and have, like, guards posted outside while we investigated each one, just to make absolutely sure nobody was leaving these things. What, you still don't get it? Our mark is in the back there. Anyway, you really helped. This is my job from here on. It sucks, huh? Not being able to protect the one you love. Oh, boy. Oh. This is, yeah, right. Moving on. Here we go. How clever of you. I am a detective, so Nice work. Thanks. Kill me. I'd be happy to have you kill me. Are you coming on to me? Yes. After this is all over. That would be great, wouldn't it? Let's hurry and finish this. I can't kill you. Let me go. I can't. Hurry. I can't. Yeah, it's a meet cute and they're pointing guns at each other. Like, they have so much in common. Even if I kill the kids, don't do it. Then you'd better shoot. I can't do that either. Dude, he shot your partner that you just admitted you had a crush on. What the fuck? This kind of thing. Are you nervous? That's not what I mean. Then what? Leaving things incomplete like this. Incomplete? What is? You're kind of slow, huh? Yeah, there's a lot going on in this script, and it is very, very rough. Yeah. Stop white knighting, bro. Quite. Slow. Slow. Things will be incomplete for me, too. I'm kind of happy. Really? Okay, what are these people even talking about anymore? I'm completely lost track. Okay, then can I ask you something? What? Age. You mean like my age? Yes. Why? Just because. You're asking a lady her age. I wasn't really able to ask before, so 26. Same as me. Aw, they have so much in common. You're 26? Yeah, so there's no need to be extra polite. Is that why you were so courteous? I mean, if you can call that courteous. Well, I didn't want to be rude. That's weird. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel like they need the speaker's name above the text field, like right about here. They join forces against the power of crime. Those kids. They're Kamui's kids. Whoa, hold on a second. What? Like all three of the kids here are Kamui's kids? The kids of those women I killed. 3 of them. So I got my revenge. I was so sad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna bang or shoot each other. They're the children of crime. They're literally the children of crime. I thought about killing the kids too, but I couldn't. That's good. I hope so. I mean, murdering someone. You really are kind of slow, huh? I'm so glad I met you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't! Our friend. No, our brother. He's in there. I can hear him. Oh yeah, he's laughing. What? Where did the kids come from? Like, did they follow us in? Now. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. I felt I saw something in Kamui's expression. This plastic mask? Yeah. He looked really sad. Morikawa, you're such a romanticist. That is not a word. And good at making stuff up, too. Yeah, you're good at making up words. No, you're bad at making up words. No, seriously. Just now, look. Okay, where are we now? IMM Hospital? Okay, did we just put him back in the hospital that he just broke out of after killing his, psychiatrist? Or counselor? So, yeah, we're just putting him back in Arkham. Sure, why not? It worked out so well for Penguin, and the Joker, and Two-Face, and Mr. Freeze, and you get the idea. Ayame Shimohira just admitted to a string of crimes. Yeah, he made a harpoon gun while in the hospital and escaped. She'll likely get the death penalty. Kamui's children have been put into a facility, and the secret of Kamui's birth has finally been discovered. Finally, yes. It was designated top secret, so it was pretty tough. There were casualties, but someone got killed. 4 people. Fuck. So where was it found? An FSO paper company. FSO? Remnants of the Frontier Conservationists. You mean the Frontier Conservation Alliance? Okay, so it is FCO. Or FCA. Oh, okay. That's their old name, but yeah. So, yeah, she did the harpooning. So, yeah, she got him out and did the killings. Interesting. The ghost of the FSO. They had Kamui? They managed him. That's where we learned where Kamui was from. The file says Cape Kamui. A complete fabrication. So his ID, they just made that up? Kamui was born in the shelters. Shelters? You mean those shelters? The Shelter Kids policy. I don't know about the details, but I assume the goal was personality development via management training. Raising them into special people who can survive in specialized environments. Possibly. You hear a lot about that stuff on the east side. 20 years ago, the project was put into action. Kamui was 4 years old. So he was raised in those shelters. The shelter exhibition area opened 12 years ago. It doesn't match up. The exhibition area was in secondary use, after it had served its original purpose. So Kamui's kids found themselves in the shelters, tracing back their father's memory. Is that even possible? I don't know. But Kamui is known to favor those shelters. Why? His favorite place closely resembles those shelters. Where? Solitary confinement. The reason Kamui seeks out the darkness and likes being locked up lies in his upbringing. As a child, he lived in a wide-open yet stifling environment. As he got a bit older, Kamui's hometown became the shelters. A sullen, dark world where the sunlight can't reach. He felt comfortable in that noisy and isolated world. People are attracted to the underground. Are they? Take this job. This is a world of isolation. Oh, John Lennon's getting philosophical on us. Sometimes hard to breathe. Yeah. Maybe you saw a miniature version of the world in those shelters. What are you, a poet? Okay, where are we now? Let's see. What are we at? 3 hours, 10 minutes? We'll go a few more minutes. I'm curious where they're going with this. I think we're nearing the end of the chapter anyway. Hey, Tetsu. Oh, you're here. You're looking good, big dick. Yeah, case solved. I think that's... Yeah, I think you're onto something, Raj. I think the idea was she was doing some, if not all, the crimes that were currently attributed to him and helped him escape, specifically to kill him. Tetsu, you're back on the job from today, right? Yeah, finally back to work. It's a stakeout. Yeah. Because, yeah, the title of the chapter is Decoy Man. So, yeah, Kamui might be the decoy here. It's possible the spirit of crime has entirely moved on from him and he's basically just a vegetable. Tetsu, maybe we should... Yeah, I know. Let's hurry. I'll show you how it's done. Big dick, hurry up. Oh shit, we got a blood moon. Okay.
The silver case.
Doing this little end of episode jingle there. That's cute. Okay, yes, we will save there. We'll save it for the mall plaza. Why not? Alright, next up is Spectrum. Yeah, I think we will call it here. Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, that's fine, Kirby. We're going to be wrapping up shortly. So yeah, this is interesting. Obviously, like I said, the dialogue is very rough. You know, it's obviously just like 90s as hell, and we mean that in all possible sense of the word. The silver case is in reference to something that happened 20 years ago with respect to Kamui. I don't think they've outlined it yet. It has to do with the things that made him into a serial killer, and he was under watch ever since. And yeah, I think what Mirage is saying is correct. I think the implication is that his former partner, Ayame, actually did the crimes in the modern day and helped him out, and he was kind of a red. He himself is a kind of red herring, at least for the moment. We'll see if this whole spirit of crime stuff is, if they ever elaborate on it, because they're clearly saying there's something more to this guy, and somehow they are mimetically passing on the idea to do crimes to other people, as was the case where we checked out the satellite facility. But there's clearly more going on than just a serial killer and his girlfriend still doing their thing. I don't know. I don't know the full scope of it yet. There is a fascinating mystery to this. I do genuinely want to see where this goes. Obviously, it is, like I said, it's very, very rough. It is very dated. There's a lot of stuff here that did not age well at all. But there is a air of mystery with a bit of a supernatural, possible sci-fi bent to it. And I want to see where it goes. Yeah, I want to see what the spooky is about. I want to see what the silver case is, and I want to see what is really going on here. But yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate you spending the time. Tomorrow night I will be showing off Teardown for the Sunday Spotlight. Really loving that game. Looking forward to showing off how the destruction physics work, and that will be an instance of, you know, cops and robbers on the other side of the crime thing. We ourselves will be possessed with the spirit of crime. It's a great game. I'm really having it a lot. But yeah. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Have a good night. I'm gonna stop record and look for someone to raid. Until tomorrow. See you then.